back to my channel, Peculiar Collection. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a journal flip through of journal number 18. And before I get started with this video, I just want to say the reason I'm not doing journal number 17, this is journal number 17 right here, but I am not going to be doing a flip through of this because I was in a relationship when I started this journal. So there's pictures of this relationship. When I was dating this person, we did break up, by the way. So when I was dating this person, he gave me permission I can share some of our life and stuff like that. But then he broke up with me. And to respect his wishes and whatever, I don't know if I'm allowed to share any of this, and I don't plan to ask, and I don't plan to look back into this journal for a very long time anyways. So just for that, I'm moving on, and I didn't even finish this one. Once the breakup, I just had to move on to a new journal, so I did. So we're going to be doing a flip through of journal number, let me check to be sure, yep, it's number 18. So this is journal number 18, and we're going to be doing a flip through, so let's get started. So this journal was actually a gift from my ex. You might be asking, why move on to a next journal, and your next journal being one that your ex gave you if, like, you broke up? It wasn't a Christmas gift, if you guys are wondering. It was just a random day. We're hanging at the mall. I said I really wanted this, but I didn't want him to buy it because I know they're expensive and stuff. He still ended up buying it. I was like, whatever. It's what it is. Normally, I don't like people buying things for me too much because I know money and stuff. Plus, he was in college, so I know I don't want him being college broke and girlfriend broke. But it's whatever. I wasn't gonna complain about it, so. And this is the journal. So for the cover of this, I did decorate this before the breakup because I did, like, wanted to. But I decided to put, like, some stickers on the side. There is tape over this. And the sticker says, great things are gonna happen. I don't know if great things did happen because I started this journal, but I was always planning to start this journal right after I was finished this one, but I ended up taking a turn and not finishing it and decided to just continue in a new fresh journal. So I'm only going to show you a couple pages, not all of them, because there are some personal stuff that I find me personally that I don't want the internet to know. Some of it has to do with how I'm feeling with the breakup and stuff. It's just general. So the first page, let me move this on the side for a second because I don't have anything covered for this. So this just says journal number 18, started on December 17th, so I could probably show you that page if I just cover this up. So it does say here, it doesn't say when I ended it. I could do that right now, but I don't have the pen with me. I do, but I have to go get the pen and I don't want to, so we're just going to. Then I have an all about me page, which we're not going to go into. This is a dotted journal, if you guys are wondering. So they do have a table of contents because some people use these for bullet journaling. I did a little bit of bullet journaling and a little bit not. So it's not like a full bullet journal, and it's still like my regular daily journaling. So we're going to skip this page because it's all about me. So I have my address, my age, which I don't care about you guys knowing my age, but it just has my address in it. And then we moved on. So I was still kind of in a funk when I did this page, so it's not the best. I am being really positive and learning to do that. And with that, I decided to do this like whole quote for December. This is the December cover page. And for the quote, I did new month, new beginning, new mindset, new focus, new start, new results, and new interest. Well, it's supposed to be new interest and new results, but I accidentally mixed those two up. I found this quote on the internet. It's whatever. Then we got my December calendar, and I really like how this turned out. The only thing is I was trying to do it in pattern. So like yellow, green, red, yellow, green, red. And then I guess I kind of like some of it I kind of mixed up the order of how I was doing it. So, and here I only do now for my, because I do a bullet journaling thing, weekly page kind of thing, I now only use my calendar for dates and birthdays. So I don't really write like, oh, I have an appointment today on my calendar anymore. I do that on my weekly spread. So yeah, and I did really like how this turned out. So this is a day where I was kind of fun. Let's not go into too much detail, but I do a thing called daily quotes, which is a new thing for me. And I really do like that, 'cause I can go back in the future and be like, okay, this was a quote for that day, and it's a really lovely quote. I love looking at quotes. I've always been a quote girl since, like, I was younger. I would always make my own quotes up, too, but I have this app that I think I can show you. I have to get it out. Let me see if I can figure it out. So I have this app. It's called, I don't know what it's called. But anyway, so this is what my phone looks like, and this is the app right here. It's called Motivation, and that's the app that I use. So some of the quotes from that I'll take from there, and I put it in my journal, and then some of them I think of myself, or I seen it from somewhere else. Yeah, I'm not going to go too much detail about it, but the quote for this says, "Every day may not be good, but there is something good in every day." So, I like that. And I did write a lot. Normally I only write like 2 pages. I wrote a lot. The next day, I went for a walk. So this was like a really good mental walk for me. And for the quote for that day was, "Sometimes you just have to accept the fact that some people are only enter your life as a temporary happiness." I found that kind of true. I'm not going to go into too much detail about why we broke up, how we broke up, things like that. It just happened, and I am accepting it. I don't think I want to go back into the relationship, because I never really go back to my exes. It's not me. Anyways, we're moving on about that. I do have, this, like, I have an iPhone. I want to get the Apple Watch for sure. For certain things, not like the newer Apple Watch. I want to go for the 3 generation, so I can track my steps more accurate. But the steps on the Apple phone said I did 15,832 steps, which was a lot, and it was steps going back and forth. I went all the way to the mall from my house and all the way back. I didn't stay in the mall. I only stayed in there because it was really, really cold, just to warm up. And then once I warmed up, I got up, walked all the way back. So it was a walk. And this is like my little screenshot of the steps. So this is like what it was. And I really liked that. I was really motivated that day to do some steps. I don't know what I was planning to do for this page, but I wanted to do some self-love. So for that, I ended up writing, quote, "Keep your distance from people who will never admire that they were wrong and always try to make you feel like it was all your fault." Which is kind of true, because if you think about it, some people always make it all your fault. And if my ex ever watches this, which I doubt he would ever watch this, because that's his choice. He left me. He made a choice. He's just a little bit angry. I don't know why. I just feel like this breakup was more basically both of us. I'm not going to pinpoint it was just him, and I'm not going to pinpoint it was just me. It was basically both of us. It's what it is. I accepted it. Not really sad about it. I more just accepted it. And so basically, the beginning was more when I wasn't accepting it. I was confused. For December 10th, I did another... I do quotes every day, so obviously I'm going to flip through and talk about the quotes. I don't know if I'm going to do all the quotes, because this is going to be a really long video if I do all of them. But for this one, I did "Switch your mentality from I'm broken and helpless to I'm growing and healing, and watch your life change for the better." And I was writing about how I was feeling about that quote and stuff. This is where I messed up. I meant to say Merry Christmas with an E, but I wrote it with an A. Because I was thinking of Mary, and then I was like, oh shoot. After I made it, it was supposed to be an E. Did I ever change that? As you can tell, no. Will I change it? No. It was a mistake. I'm just leaving it like that. It would be cute if I was marrying someone, and it was during Christmas. I could go, "Merry Christmas." But no. This one, I just wrote things I love about myself and hate myself. And the quote for that was, sometimes you need to take a break from everyone and spend time alone to experience and appreciate and love yourself. So we're not going to go into too much details. This was just the first week where I didn't decide I wanted to plan anything out and stuff. And this quote for this day was, your past is a lesson, not a life sentence. Forgive yourself and focus on the future. Good quote. I like it. And so this is where I started doing daily, weekly spreads. Not daily spreads. These are weekly spreads. So it's kind of like bullet journaling mixed in with my regular writing journal. And I didn't want to do it for the first week because I was still healing from a breakup. But then I decided, okay, it's been a week in this journal because I started this journal. When did I start this? On the 7th of December. And I said, okay, it's been a week. I can't keep living like this week by week. So I decided I'm going to do something that's going to help me out in my life. So I did a weekly spread and I wrote that I'm going to get my G1 and pass it. Never did get my G1. If you see when this video is posted, I've never got my G1 yet for driving. But I'm planning to get it. I'm still studying and everything. It just, during December, it was really hard too because they're closed. They weren't open. Holidays, and now they're open. Things have changed. How they're doing it now. So, I don't know. I'm still going to get it. I'm never going to give up. Like, the minute I was with this guy and he was driving me around, I was like, no, I can't let people do it for me. I gotta do it for myself. I gotta have my own car. I gotta drive myself around. I can't let these people do it. When I saw him doing it for me, I was like, no, I have to do it for myself. That's what motivated me to want to learn to drive, just seeing someone else doing it for me. Normally, most of my friends don't drive, so the fact that someone was driving that day, just that was enough to motivate me. Like, no, I'm not having someone drive for me. I'm gonna drive for myself. This quote, I don't know if I like this quote. It says, don't let your loyalty become slavery. If they don't appreciate what you bring to the table, let them eat alone. And then this quote was, it's better to have nobody than to have someone who is half there or doesn't want to be there. And I think that is kind of true. I'm not going to really go in detail about like all these quotes. There's like so many quotes. I think this one I will definitely tell you. It says, anyone can come into your life and say how much they love you. It takes somebody really special to stay in your life and show you how much they love you. And I think that's kind of true because if you think about it, you can have a relationship or a friendship that'll be like, oh, I love you, girl. You're my best friend. Or you can have a guy that says, oh, I love you and I want to marry you and everything. Yeah, they can say it. But can they show it? Because eventually after like 3 months, 4 months, maybe a year, or maybe, I don't know how long you're with this person, they can end it just like that and you won't even be married to the person. Or you may have a fake friend who just pretended. You never know. And then I just wrote like some stuff I want to happen for 2022. So I wanted like self-love, new friend. I want a happiness because I didn't want happiness like, oh, let me go find a man and get happiness. I just wanted just happiness. Even if it was in myself, I didn't really care what kind of happiness I was getting. Just happiness. Like, I'm not like sad or depressed all the time. That's not me. It's just I'm not like fully happy as I was with this guy. I don't know if that makes sense. And I said I wanted a new Tiffany because not like brand new me, but I'm always changing. So obviously there's going to be a new me. And in a positive life, and achieving my goals, obviously. I want to achieve all my goals. Sadly, as you can see this one, I've lost a very good friend of mine, which is my cat. That's all I'm going to say. It's kind of still sad to this day to really know because I've never expected like to lose her. First of all, I lost 2 good people. I lost a relationship and a cat. And I think losing a cat more, who's been with me for life, hurt more than losing my relationship. This just goes to show the person didn't value me as much as I thought they did. And then here, the quote says, people will notice the change in your attitude towards them, but they won't notice their behavior that made you change. Probably true. I don't know. And this is just a big one, 2022, the year to make myself proud. I didn't care how I was going to do it. Even if it was like a small step going somewhere, I was going to make myself proud. I know, there's a lot of quotes in here, but it will take forever if I go in this journal and read all the quotes. And this is like things that make me happy. I like the stickers I used in here. So basically, I'm just going to go flipping through this because there's not really much to do in here. But like, during this time, I was really figuring out who I was as a person. Like, my relationship with this person, I'm not going to go into detail about it. I was really struggling of who I was. Like, I thought, okay, I'm going to be a person that's with this guy. That's all I know. But I was trying to figure out who am I outside of the relationship. And as of right now, I know Valentine's Day is coming up and stuff, and people are probably going to want to be like my Valentine's Day. There are some people out there. But as of right now, I choose to be my own Valentine's Day because I really do want to focus on who am I, what do I bring to the table, and also learn to not be as bossy as I used to be. Like, I don't like that I'm bossy, it's me, and I'm trying to figure that out. And this is another weekly spread. This is for close to Christmas, and then Christmas and the Boss Day and stuff. I like it. I'm trying to do a different kind of weekly spreads to see which one I like the most, and also too, it's kind of cool that I can like come up with different ideas for weekly spreads. Yeah, this is more just like boring writing. There's nothing really like interesting in this journal other than boring writing and like, I don't know. I don't really print a lot of pictures out because I don't want to waste printer ink, and I also feel like I don't need to. This day, I guess I was planning to write, and I never did, I guess. Oh, this is New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. And for the quote for New Year's Eve says, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." And so, this day was New Year's Eve, and what happened is Betty White, if you guys don't know her, she was on Golden Girls and other movies and TV shows and stuff, and she passed away on New Year's Eve before the countdown and everything. So yeah, that's kind of sad. She's not the only person that passed away, but she was that person that day. And then now we're in January 2022, so I did like fireworks. I was planning to do a quote, and I never did the monthly quote for this page, and I'm not planning to do it now. I don't know why, but I think I maybe got bored of that idea, or maybe just couldn't think of anything, because I still have to work on that for my February one. When it comes to me, I'm hopefully going to get that done, but I'm not going to get the January one. This is my January little calendar. As you can see, there is no holidays other than like New Year's Day, I think, and that was it. And I didn't even write New Year's Day. That was it. There's nothing really special about this one. I did like a golden theme, gold, fireworks, and I don't know why I used a highlighter, but I didn't like that. This was the first weekly spread. I had an appointment, and that was it. The first quote of the day was, "No matter how many times..." Okay, this is the one I really like. "So no matter how many times a snake sheds its skin, it will always be a snake. Remember that before allowing certain people back into your life." Take this in for certain people out there. You might want to take this in and like really sink in and think about it. That quote is really good. And then this quote says, "No, the one who is meant for you ensures you to be the best, but still loves you and accepts you at your worst." Kind of true. if nobody knows Avatar, my ex loved Avatar. Let's just say Avatar started becoming okay for me to the point where I wanted to see what happens for the second movie that's coming out in December 2022. But like, it's not like my favorite. If I have to think about my favorite Disney movie, would have to be Tarzan. Tarzan, the live action one, and also I think Tarzan, the cartoon one, because Jane, if I was gay, I would marry Jane. I think any guy would probably want Jane too, because like, she loved this man. It's so confusing. But this quote, because I was watching Avatar, and this quote feels just right when, where's my breakup, I guess. I don't know. And so I wrote, the last thing I need is another triggering happy moral out there. And this is who said it. So if you guys want to know who said this quote based on the movie, then that's who said it. Yeah, kind of an Avatar. It's like it's a hit or miss. Like, I like Avatar, but I don't like Avatar, but I also like it. I like Avatar, but then I know Max likes Avatar, so it's like, ew, I don't want to like Avatar because he likes it. So it's like, do I really want to like Avatar because he likes it? I don't know. I think he does know good movies, I guess. I don't know. I don't watch a lot of movies. This quote says, sometimes it takes sadness to know happiness, noise to appreciate silence, absence to value presence. And as you can tell, I was talking about getting new glasses. Still haven't got my new glasses. But just didn't write anything. The next day I planned to write something and I didn't. Here, I made a playlist which I never did finish. So this is a playlist of the top 20 music playlists for January. So each month I'm planning to do a Spotify playlist. My ex got me into Spotify, so I've been loving that. And I'm actually using Spotify a lot. And I've been like finding new artists to listen to. A lot of the artists that I do listen to all came from TikTok. So it's like, wow, TikTok just knows like music that I'm gonna like. So I basically skipped away from my country side of me. I do love country music, but lately I feel like these musics feel more me and makes me like love. I don't know, but something about these music just feels like it's my life in a song. And I have other songs I like too. I just never wrote them down because I still have 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19 and 20 to still do. And I'm not planning to go back and do it, but I could. So the songs I have on this playlist is Good Effing Music. Actually, I'm just going to go and show you up real close. So this is Good Effing Music, Bangarang, Stay, Invisible. So my camera decided to stop recording, so let's go back to where I was. So we were at the Linkin Park songs. This is Invisible, No Hope, the Frog song, this guy from TikTok. Heads Up, Hand Me Down, which is like literally feels like me. Hand Me Down is like so much feels like me, but also not me now because I feel so positive. Hercules, It's Only Worth It If You Work For It. That Is What It Takes. And then I have two songs here. It's Echo and Shine a Light by this person. I have actually liked a couple other songs by this person too, and I haven't put this in the playlist. I haven't listened to Shine a Light in like for a hot minute. Alright. I've heard of it from a movie. I was watching a movie when I seen that song. Yeah, there's also another song called Shine Light, but it's by a different person. And it's a whole different song. But this is a different. I was looking for that original song, Shine the Light, that was in the movie Space Between Us. And then I accidentally clicked on this one. Well, this one I just liked. I just loved it. You know what? Happy accident. Then we can just like go on to more, just like, as you can tell, I'm just writing and doing quotes, but I don't want to tell you every single quote because that's going to be here forever. And then we got like my weekly spread again. So basically you could tell I don't really do much other than just write and write. This one I wasn't really sure what I liked about this, but I didn't really like this one. This is a weekly spread, but I really didn't like this one. And then this day, I was watching YouTube and some girl was talking about her journals, and then she said she had one when she was a kid that she got like gel pens or something. And then she did a rainbow, and it made me really want to try doing a rainbow page. And I love this page. It made me like, I don't know, I just really love this like colorfulness. It just brings up some color, so I'm thinking I might do more colorful stuff, or at least try like put like doodles and stuff in here so like it brings out more colors in my next journal that I'm working on. I really did like that. Oh, and this quote's really good. It says, "Holding on to something that's no longer serving you is like swimming against the ocean currents. The more you swim towards it, the more it pushes you away. Choose yourself first." And I feel like, yep. I just wanted to share that one because that's a really good quote. So I decided, like, once I did that, like, little gel pen. It wasn't gel pen, it was regular pen. Ballpoint pens. In rainbow, I really don't know what I was doing on this page though, but I decided to start being more creative in my journal, so we're gonna get into some creative stuff. We're not fully into the creativeness. And this page is like my weekly spread again, but I love this one. I took more time on this one. I put some thought into it. I never really used it because I don't do a lot of planning in my life. I don't do a lot with my life. So it's kind of sad that this didn't really get a lot of use, but I will probably do this again. I do love this page. Even though I didn't use it a lot, it's still good to have it there in case I wanted to. And then I just drew like in this book. So I wrote like, life's like candy. Sometimes it's sour. No, life is like candy. Sometimes it's sweet. Sometimes it's sour. And then we just got more writing. Here I was doing watercolor just randomly. Just wanted to. And then I used a stencil here. Watercolored with the stencil. And then I outlined it in... what's Stills pen's called? I can't really think about it. Micro pen. Micro tip pen thing. So I did a little bit of watercolor for the background. I didn't really do much for this page. Don't know why. And then I just wrote like a little quote, and it's like, better a diamond with a flaw than a pebble without. I don't know. I was watching Star Wars that day, and I decided to just glue in every single Star Wars symbol. I'm more of an OG Star Wars fan, so I like all the older ones. But if I was to have a tattoo of any Star Wars symbol, it would be the Jedi Order because I really like it, and I've also seen a couple of tattoos online of the Jedi Order, and they did it like colorfully. Some of them were like galaxy looking. Like there's different ones with the Jedi Order symbol from Star Wars. I love it. I think that's really like cute, pretty, and if I was to get a Star Wars symbol, I would probably get the Jedi Order, just no cap. I don't know why. I was watching, what was I watching? I was watching the Clone Wars. I was watching the Clone Wars, the cartoon one, series. I think that's what I was watching. I don't remember which episode I was on. But I was watching it for some reason because I want to rewatch, Star Wars Rebel, and one of my friends told me if I haven't seen the Clone Wars like series, then it's gonna be really confusing me. And I've had seen Rebels, on TV a long time ago when it was on TV. So, I don't know. I'm more of an OG girl, so. And this makes me think of Smash Bros. The symbol. I always, like, every time I see that one, I'm like, that makes me think of Smash Bros. If you guys don't know what Smash Bros. Is, it's like a Nintendo game. And I think that's all that I wrote in here. So basically everything else was just basically writing. And then I never did finish this, and I gave up, and... Well, that's a lie. I never did give up, but I just, you know, have a bunch of pages left. I don't want to do February in this because there's not a lot. But anyway, that's all for today's video. I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!